Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do this beautiful bouncy full voluminous rod set in the luxury of your own home while using very minimal products. Now, this was my very first time doing a rod set, and I think that it turned out absolutely stunning, and not to mention only using 2 products. Hello. So if you would like to see how I get this style, please continue to watch. So I start off every style with freshly shampooed hair, and after I shampoo my hair, I go in with my Miss Jessie's leave-in conditioner, and then I use my MIELLE almond mint oil, put that all over the hair evenly, and then I just take a pick and just detangle it. Now I'm taking my Miss Jessie's curly pudding as well as my Lotta body wrap lotion, and of course some perm rods, whatever size that you decide to use. So to make this process hassle-free, I'm just taking and sectioning away the sides of my hair, and I'm just going to clip it out of the way so that I can really focus on getting my rods to be nice and tight and neat when I roll it down the middle. Now if you got a big head like me, you're going to go through like a good 6 sections. If you got a smaller head, then of course you don't have to worry about that much. Starting off with my very first piece here, I'm just detangling it with a little comb, and then I'm taking 1 full pump of my Lotta body wrap lotion, and I'm going to make sure that you saturate the hair from root to end, and definitely focus a lot on the ends. I'm also taking a very little bit of Miss Jessie's curly pudding and putting that through the hair, and then I'm going to detangle it again. Now with natural hair, you want to make sure that you get it as straight as possible. Taking my rod, and I couldn't figure out which way I wanted to roll the hair, so this first one was like not the right way, but I wrapped the very end around the rod using slight tension and then rolled it down to the scalp, and then you take the band and just close it. You want to make sure that your band is as close to the scalp. Okay, girl. Sorry y'all, I was jamming. You want to make sure that you get the band as close to the scalp as you can. Closer to the scalp, the more tension you will have on the hair and the more defined the curls will be. But don't make it so tight that you can't hardly even lay on it, or it's too tight for you to even function. Like, just know your limit, okay? Now we're just going to repeat those steps on the next section of the hair. Detangle the hair with a comb. Make sure you really saturate the hair. 1 full pump of the Lotta body wrap lotion normally saturates it very well, for me anyway. Take a little bit of the curly pudding and rub that very thoroughly through the tips of the hair, and you'll be able to tell a difference when it's saturated enough. And then just detangle it again, and I take the very end of my hair, wrap it around the rod, smooth it down, and then roll the rod down towards my scalp, adding slight tension, and then just close it up with the band and make sure the band is close to the scalp. So here's a few tips that I found very helpful when rolling your hair with sectioning. You want to make sure that you have the right section size. You don't want it to be too wide, because if it is too wide, then the hair is going to fall off the side of the roller, or it's going to get wrapped up inside that band, and the last thing you want to be doing is snatching out your hair because you was being too lazy to actually make sure it wasn't too wide. Another thing that is really helpful is making sure that your sections are not very thick. You want to make sure that it's thin enough to where wrapping it around the roller is going to give it enough space to dry. And once I finished going all the way down the center with the rollers, I just went and split my sides into 2 and then rolled those going downward. Now I did sit under the dry for about 30 minutes, and then I went to sleep, and I used a bonnet to protect my curls while I slept. Now for the takedown, you want to remove the elastic band and twist your rollers in the opposite direction so that it will release the hair, and then just slide the roller out. Now you will know if you're twisting it the wrong way because as you twirl it, the hair will tighten around the roller. If it starts to tighten, you're twisting it the wrong way. When it loosens, it's loosening up the grip for the roller to slide right out. And I went on and took all of them out all at once because I didn't want to be separating and styling while I still had them all in. Now I took a little bit of almond mint oil on my hands, stretched the curl out completely, and took a small section and twirled it in my fingers one by one. Now this did take me a little while because I couldn't figure out which way I wanted the curls to twist. When I twisted it one way, it did not look nice. When I twisted it the other way, it looked very long and springy and perfect. So you're just gonna have to play around with that part. But for the most part, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And it takes a little bit of arm work, but it looks so good when you're done. And just, you can make these sections as small or as big as you want. I wanted it to be very full, so I opted to make them pretty small. Now I did lay my edges down with a little bit of gel, and then I put a little shoestring in to tie it back. But this is the end result, and for my first time, I'm absolutely in love. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to check out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you also subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Comment any questions or concerns or whatever you want to say below. And I will see you in my very next video. Bye!